Billy Gardell, our longtime friend, the comedian, stand-up comic, and Mike and Molly fame as well, and so much more back here on the Rich Eisen Show. How you been, Billy?
Hey, man, first-time caller, long-time listener, Rich. What's going on, buddy? You in my town?
Paint me the word picture. What's your day like today? Give it to me.
Well, I got suited up at about 10 a.m. because I got to roam around the city today, and I've got to make a few of my favorite local food stops and lunch stops and coffee stops. In fact, I'm sitting downtown in beautiful Market Square. It's lit up, getting ready for the holidays. I'm at Nicholas Coffee, which has been around for about 98 years. They've been making great coffee from way before Starbucks started burning it and charging you $7 a cup. So I'm just down here amongst my people getting ready for the game. It should be a nice 39-degree, 40-degree game, just enough to make the Southerners a little uncomfortable, which is what we like to do. And lots going on in this game. You know, I can't take this team lightly. We got to really get up for them, and I think the city knows that. We know our ball here, as you know, because there's a lot going on, just not on the field with, you know, Tennessee's, you know, magic trick offense and their tough defense, but even on the sidelines, there's going to be this is a very big battle because you got Malarkey coming in here, who used to be our offensive coordinator, but more importantly, the legendary Hall of Famer Dick LeBeau coming back to town. So right. You know he wants to beat us, and you know our new D guy wants to beat him to make a mark respectfully. But I think this is a big game for us. We got 5 of the last 7 at home, and this one and the Patriots are the two biggest that are going to come down the pike, I think, for the rest of the season. So it's playoff fever tonight is what it feels like.
I agree with you, Billy. You know, how did that slip through the cracks here of us talking about this game that Dick LeBeau's back in the house?
I think we just assumed Dick had retired.
Psycho.
No, but you're right, though. You're right.
Yeah.
By the way, how many revenge-minded 80-year-olds do you know?
Well, you know, LeBeau's probably doing push-ups right now. He's probably somewhere in a hotel just hanging from a bar doing sit-ups, crunches. I mean, you know, that was a hard decision for this city because he's beloved and of course, a Hall of Famer, and his players. You remember his Hall of Fame speech, all his players showed up at his Detroit number.
Oh, yeah.
And he's just revered here. And, you know, the Steelers had to make that decision to move on to the next level. And, you know, I don't think anybody was thinking, well, here comes LeBeau in November, and this game could have some implications because we need to keep pace with Tom Brady and the Patriots, and we're a team that, you know, we're better at getting up for the big game. We have trouble. If you're a Pittsburgher, you know this curse. You know, you could be the toughest team in the league, and we'll be like, yeah, let's go. Come on, right now, let's play. You know, but if it's Indianapolis, you know, we're barely going to get out of there with a field goal. So we don't seem to take care of business as well as we should with the teams we should.
Billy Gardell here on the Rich Eisen Show. And it's interesting, Billy, the Titans play football the way the Steelers used to.
They really do.
You know? They come in here and they run downhill and they want to hit you in the mouth, and it's not just the first back, it's the second back too. And it could be the quarterback on occasion.
Yeah, everybody's hitting everybody tonight, and it's going to be cold. There's going to be a lot of snot bubbles tonight. A lot of snot bubbles.
Well,
tonight.
you know, and also, too, man, the Titans used to be in the AFC Central, right, with you guys? It used to be.
Well, yeah, Houston. Used to be Houston back all the way to Earl Campbell's Oilers when we used to give Bum Phillips an aneurysm every year.
But before the AFC South, in a way, began, I mean, Eddie George used to become – there used to be those Eddie George versus Ravens and Eddie George versus Steelers and you know, those Greg Lloyd, you know, we're going back to this has got some history, this matchup, that I think we're going to probably mine on our pregame show tonight.
Yeah, you know, everybody likes to knock the Thursday game. I'm not the biggest fan because I think it's really hard on the players, but you know, everybody likes to knock the marquee lineups for Thursday night's game, but I tune in for this one. I think this one's going to be well worth your time.
I love it. Now, is it true you went to the Penguins game last night? Did you do that?
As it depends, Tuesday night. I'm making the rounds, Rich, because I was actually in town to do a benefit for the Pittsburgh Ballet for the Children's Theater on Saturday. And I'm performing at the Sands Casino in Bethlehem on Saturday. And my wife said, since you did a good deed, you can stay home and go to both sporting events.
You got to give to get, man. You got to give to get, Billy. You know?
That's right. That's right.
So I guess walk me through what this town's going through right now with back-to-back cups. Steelers 7-2.
Well, I think we got a little bit of a Stanley Cup hangover on this second cup because we're 10-7 now, and Sidney scored his first goal to win it in overtime Tuesday night because I was there. That's what I like to think.
Yes.
But that's the first goal he's had in about 6 games. So I think there's a little bit of fog going on from back-to-back cups. But Sullivan's a great coach, and he'll have them pulled together. And my favorite guy to watch is his name is Sherry, but everybody in Pittsburgh just calls him Sherry. Hey, you like that Sherry? I like him a lot. So he's my favorite guy right now, and I think they'll pull it together. And we'll get very serious about hockey right around Christmas time. We check in on the Pens, until then, but right around Christmas time we'll get very serious about hockey. But right now it's all about Steelers and marching towards home field because I cannot go see Brady in Foxborough. So I just can't do it. We need to get them here to have a really good shot at beating them. And I think that I'd love to get that bye week, but more importantly, I'd like to stay on pace with them and then face them in December for a game that really means something. But that all starts with tonight, Rich. We got to focus on tonight.
Before I let you go, Billy, I got Marv Albert calling in. We're in Myron Cope's radio booth right now.
I swam it, didn't I?
I know, man.
Half your listeners just went, well, who's Myron Cope?
I know.
but
I know.
The Pittsburghers went, that's right.
I know.
Myron Cope, the legendary voice of the Pittsburgh Steelers through the hard times and then through the Super Bowls, and then also the inventor of the terrible towel. And this is what a lot of these teams don't understand. All the money that was given out, now, as Myron would say, the terrible towel possesses mighty powers on defense or offense alike. But all the money from that towel goes to the Children's Hospital. So that's why when one of these players come in from a foreign team and they disrespect that towel, they end up with an injury. It's worse.
Billy?
It's a way worse curse than the front of the Madden cover.
Well put. Billy, thanks for calling in, brother. I hope to see you here tonight, okay?
Listen, man, I love you. Be safe. God bless you for staying loyal to your Jets. It shows a lot of character. And if I don't get to talk to you, man, happy Thanksgiving to you and your family.
Right back to you. That's Billy Gardell. There's Billy Gardell, big Steeler fan, actor, comedian. Loved him in Mike and Molly. Now he's fired up for his Steelers tonight.
The Rich Eisen Show, weekdays at noon Eastern on Audience.